Hey everyone, I'm Cindy and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be opening up my first order from Deer Forest, a stationery shop in Taoyuan, Taiwan. This is also going to be my first voiceover video. Anyways, I recently got into a rubber stamp phase and wanted to pick up some stamps made by Taiwanese artists. There's a few options for ordering things from across the Pacific, including US-based retailers and Pinkoi, which is basically Etsy for Asia. However, I wanted to order products that weren't available through the resellers currently, and when contemplating ordering from a few different artists on Pinkoi, the shipping really started to add up. Instead, I decided to make an order through Deer Forest since they carried most of what I was eyeing. I also got a friend to hop in on the order and share in the overseas shipping, and that's some of the stuff I just put off to the side. When contemplating an overseas order from Deer Forest, they tell you to complete your order, then they'll reach out about shipping charges based on your final package weight. I did message them on Facebook ahead of time and got a shipping matrix, so I had a rough idea of how much shipping was going to be at every half kilogram, but having been in the US my whole life, I have no idea what that actually means. So I was curious to see how accurate I was and to also keep a record so that if I ordered again in the future, I'd have a few more data points to work with. I grabbed a scale from the kitchen and pulled the packaging slip to make sure I captured each item's weight, along with all of the fancy and pretty packaging. I was pretty accurate with most of the stamps, but the wide washi rolls were actually a lot heavier than I thought. I think PET tape is a little heftier, and my Deer Forest washi roll is also one of those that comes with 10 meters of backing paper as well as the washi, so that kind of just doubled the weight. Wrapping up all of the weighing now, and I'll be opening up all the stamp sets next. And I'll be sure to link all the artists that I mentioned in the description in case there's anyone you want to check out. I decided to start with this pouch and trying to be careful so that I can keep the washi and the pouch for later. But first up are these 5 text stamps. They're all created by Deer Forest. The first one I put down roughly translates to addicted to stationery goods, so really quite fitting. Next here is a set called Good Morning, Good Night by Ours. It came in a super cute box with really nice decorative staples and everything, but clearly I'm struggling to get the box open. I actually wasn't sure if I wanted to buy this set because the designs are a little bigger than my usual really small tiny everything situation, but once I saw the stamps in person, there's no regrets. I just opened this set of Taiwan themed stamps from Hello Studio, and this is probably the set that made me decide I'm gonna make this purchase rather than I'm just browsing. So all the paper wrap stamps that I'm opening up now are by Ivy Snow. The first 2 stamped in the brown packaging are from her Home Sweet Home series, and the set wrapped in navy paper is called Orion. This set actually comes with a poem, which I'm about to pull out, but I can't read it because there's just way too many characters for me to try and muddle through. Clearing off my desk now so that I can do some swatching. So I've been swatching my stamps in this plain notebook that I got from Taiwan eons ago. I'm using VersaFine in black because the ink is just super crisp, but sadly I can't use this ink in my Hobonichi because it bleeds on the Tomoe rubber paper. I also have this Lawn Fawn stamp chamois that I wipe the stamps on when I'm done. Shout out to Amy from Peachy Green Paper for telling me about this product. So sorry about the production issues at this point. My usual spot was unavailable because I hadn't finished work yet for the day, but I was worried about the incoming rain clouds if I waited for evening, and I knew I couldn't put off opening the package for another day. I also didn't realize how rickety the table was, and there's a lot of shake as I'm writing and wiping the stamps. Sorry about that. I also need to remember to be better about checking whether I'm in frame, especially for these overhead videos, so I will continue to improve on that. So here I swatched my Deer Forest text stamps first on the top half of the page, and I'm putting all 6 of the Ivy Snow stamps underneath. I try to label all my swatches by maker, name of the set, and when something enters my collection, and I actually do my washi swatches the same way as well, just in a separate notebook that's all washi. I'm trying to see if it makes sense to squish everything together so that I can fit more stamps onto this page, but I realized that I have too many stamps and I need the second page anyways, so I decided to space things out a little bit more. Flipping over to the next page, I start with these 3 stamps from ours. I briefly thought about writing out the Chinese shop name for ours, which is 森林好朋友, kind of translates to forest friends, but I decided I couldn't perform under that much pressure. Underneath the ours, I'll put down the Taiwan set by Hello Studio. Without knowing that I would get my Deer Forest ordered today, I actually just happened to be wearing my Summer Olympics inspired shirt by another Taiwanese artist, Dustfish. So there's the last stamp. Let me know if you have any questions or anything you want to know about my experience ordering from Deer Forest.